Afenyo Markins and some be abetoy and also and day a year your per se the best some of my boy and team as a better bread. You could tear in Simunchu Embra. Na a year audio Casa Albertino a year runs for key watchy just a Juma Pampaso a Jumadia so Mudi also. Mr. Say better bread, you could tear a year runs for key watchy in summer or day to Efa a year Alexander. Afenyo Markins and Simbi SEC. The engineering equity in Simon embrace here. But also be like and subscribe to the channel. Now be drop a comment or comment section like a video. The fans about a notification button so send a bay in Simbrede. But to ya a ubin be ashe.
Minister, one more Aisika 350 million. I'm told 50 million account from Parliament. Say omo de baba shaboa na sasika no kwamena Afenyo Markin aka ho asem kakra yetie.
Yesterday's flooding is the clearest evidence that this task force produced no meaningful intervention on the ground. If serious drainage works, the silting or flood mitigation infrastructure had been undertaken, the impacts of the rains, however heavy, would have been measurably reduced. Instead, entire neighborhoods went underwater, exposing the gap between government rhetoric and government delivery. The minority is calling on this House to establish a parliamentary committee specifically mandated to investigate the conduct of the Flood Preparedness Task Force and the relevant governments and agencies in the lead up to this disaster. That inquiry must establish what work, if any, the task force undertook since its establishment, what funds were allocated to it, and how they were spent, what specific mitigation measures were planned and implemented, and why none of this prevented or meaningfully reduced the impact of foreseeable seasonal flooding. Those found responsible for negligence or dereliction of duty must be held accountable. Pending the outcome of this inquiry, the minority demands that all members of the task force step aside from their roles. This is not a presumption of guilt. It is a basic standard accountability that any institution facing serious questions over its conduct should observe, so that the investigation can proceed without interference and so that those under scrutiny are not left to oversee the very response to a crisis their own inaction may have worsened.
And no minority for your press conference as usual. TA statement na me making no. Je the party and the former government. Umpe sanity. Sene komasa president se obesa kobiem. Na Ghana for nyaji turu so onko a onko as sitting president obeko as NDC candidate mewa. Je the party the former government. Etene NDC party begua. Ejina president mama so 2.5 years na kano. Se party ni subedi ya ejina president mama so. Reasons ni niye. Kwamina Afenyo Markin call for parliamentary probe. Is that not it? Other things we are mate. Or say, Sikana buy any baba boa sonko forcene one more flag na do minyano. Abani me chiro penny biano woman accountable. Mr. President, the alleged Bonnie and Sika and people for a comedy Ghana for fast no. And yet I want to make one. And yet your father saying Hanan and Kwa and yet national service from Kwa. But in all cases, these are notable names and crimes are supposed crimes are so my illegal mining, SM Bank, same Babako, not a financial service scandal, not a fast sky train, not a fast sky train, me boy. ofa sky train wi a na akwakofa ade bako eniam akoso MPP aban mu no wonu kom na Afenyo Markin opa accountability no boss they say Senka about what saying, which I know some of fight it, but Senka about when you bripa a Afenyo Markin po and says what Casa Kroma. But Sabi and ne one will come Sacramai Sabi. Any given platform or come Sacramai Sabi or come Sacramaya or Bake. When Afenyo Markin was brought here, ECG, Aguno. Ghana water, and Akufo Ghana water. Akufo the first time, when Afenyo Markin was brought here, and the Matiti said, CID for investigating the report of Attorney General. Etika MPP ni SN Hwai, our sum and Akufo and now no calling for say gentle parliamentary probe to investigate a committee under John Mahama. And now gentle yama account and money say Sika Abana Sha Afenyo almost spend it on a certain crophobia. One more and one could dream. And then my banner person your first say one person only go cream. Say the baby is here no was it yama rather account function or no Afenyo Markin. They can't be a dear friend say a beautiful nonsense from this dishonorable member of parliament for Ifutu. Then this government I shut down the MPP before accountable enough. And you can find out one side near where your principal suspect. Because God is saying you don't know, but a conformity is a ha. And so Makasa. But that's a mama free day. And Kakwam Afenyo Markin send Hwai to call for parliamentary probe. One no. Baseless allegations. I won't make you a parliament. No patcho or credibility. Only credibility. Afenyo Markin need credibility. But because of politics, what comes as a become a Afenyo Markin. Yes, the report to be ready. CID before the Attorney General. Report no, Yami Chad the Mesa can be. Attorney General network or young day. And a Mama, the speech no come Republic Day National. Semekase ni kum na